A force in space can either be represented by coordinates of 2 points through which that force is passing, or by providing angle of that force from either of the reference axes. In my previous video, I have explained a case when a force is passing through two given points. Now in this video, I am taking one example from the book of Statics and Dynamics by Beer and Johnson. This force 750 Newton is making an angle of 35 degree from y-axis. By this data, we have to determine the x, y and z components of this 750 Newton force and the angles alpha, beta and gamma that the force forms with the coordinate axis. This force and this y-axis are in a plane, and this plane is also given, this plane, blue color plane, this plane is making an angle of this 25 degree from x-axis. Now first, since this 750 Newton and y-axis are lying in this blue plane, so you can resolve this 750 Newton into two components, that is two rectangular components. First is this y component, and since this angle is given, so this component will be cos 35, that means 750 cos 35 adjacent component. Other component will be this one in this line, along this line, so this is your second component, and this component will be, since this is cos 35, so this will be sin 35, so sin 50 sin 35. I have calculated this value, component in xz plane. Now this force is in xz plane, it is lying in xz plane, so this force is 750 sin 35. If you calculate, you are getting 430.18 Newton. Now again you can resolve this force into two components. These two components are along x-axis and along z-axis, that is two rectangular components. Now this angle is given 25 degrees, so adjacent component, this will be adjacent component. So this is your adjacent component, and this value is 750 sin 35, this value, this force, into its cos component, cos 25. And other component will be this component, this one, along that direction. So this will be 750 sin 35, and its sin component sin 25. This angle is 25, so this is cos 25 and this is sin 25. And I have calculated both fx and fz here. So this is 750 sin 35, 430.18, and its cos component cos 25, so 389.88. So this value is 389.88, and this component fz is 181.8. If you calculate this, you will get this value. So three components, it is asked three components, x, y and z components. So first answer is, our three components are 389.88, 614.36, 181.8 Newton. Now this force, this 750 Newton force can be represented in vector form as 389.88I, 614.36J and 181.8K. Now magnitude of this force is 750 Newton. If you divide this force by its magnitude, you will get a unit vector along this direction. So this is unit vector along the direction of this force 750 Newton. Now you know that in a unit vector, this coefficient of I is cos alpha, coefficient of j is cos beta, and coefficient of k is cos gamma, where alpha, beta and gamma are the angles which this force makes with x, y and z axis respectively. So cos alpha is equal to 389.88 divided by 750 coefficient of I, and cos gamma is equal to 181.8 divided by 750, that is coefficient of k. I am not calculating this cos beta because it is already given, this 35 degrees, so angle it is already available. If you want to try, you can calculate this cos beta is equal to 614.36 divided by 750, you will get this same value, 35 degree. If you calculate alpha and gamma from these two relations, you will get 58.68 degree and 76 degree. So angle will be, and so these three angles alpha, beta and gamma are 58.68, 35 and 76 degrees. Now for your work, there is a problem, there is another problem. Here is 900 Newton force is acting in this plane, this 900 Newton, and y is in this plane, blue color plane, and this force is making an angle of 65 degree from this line, and this line is making an angle of 20 degree from z axis. Now this line is lying in xz plane. Now you have to determine x, y and z components of the 900 Newton force and the angles alpha, beta and gamma that the force forms with the coordinate axis. The same way as I explained just now, you can resolve this 900 Newton into two components, in y component and along this direction, and then you can resolve this force which you are getting in this direction into two components along z and along x component. You can see this x component, it is in negative x direction, so you will get negative value of x component. The value you will get is fx as minus 130 Newton, fy you will get 815.67 Newton, and fz 357.41 Newton. Angle of this 900 Newton force which it makes with x, y and z axis are 98.3 degree, 25 degree, this is 65 degree, 90 degree minus 65, that is 25 degree, or otherwise also you can calculate this beta, and gamma is equal to 66.6 degree.